You may. Hallelujah. So, as a title on tonight, as I was seeking God on what needed to be said for this house, the Lord said to me, the title is, who or what are you really depending on? Come on, I need you to turn to your neighbor and say, who or what are you really depending on? If you are watching this and tuning in, you could just put a hashtag and say, have patience and trust God. So as I was given this assignment of trusting the process, the Lord led me to 1 Kings 17, 1 through 7, where we briefly discuss the prophet Elijah receiving a word from the Lord to give to King Ahab. Now, those of you that are not very familiar with this story, don't trip, sis. I got you. Now, just a brief backstory so that you can fully understand what was going on. Here it is that King Ahab, who was the king of Israel and the husband of the infamous Jezebel. Y'all know who Jezebel is, right? We don't got no Jezebels in here, right, saints of God? Come on, somebody. So his infamous wife, Jezebel, and here it is, Jezebel, those that know her, she was very controlling and was an enemy to God's prophets and of God. She was known for killing God's prophets and worshiping false gods, which we all know as idols. But the problem with this was that her husband Ahab and herself were reigning over God's people in Israel, so that this meant that God was not pleased. He said, I'm not pleased with this, and I'm not going to allow people who worship false gods and kill my prophets to reign over my people. So God had to send a stop to King Ahab and his wife, Miss Jezebel. So the Lord sent a messenger. He sent the good old prophet Elijah to basically say to them, listen, if y'all don't stop this mess, I'm shutting it all down. I'll send a drought to your land so that you won't have any food, any water, and now you will fully depend on me. Come on, somebody. So as the prophet spoke the word of the